Hi, I'm Admiral Rooster, and this is a dreadnought. It's big, it's bad, but can it take on the Empire and Admiral Dave? Let's find out. And this is our first fleet, the Level 1 Alliance frigates. These are the retrofitted dreadnoughts with the larger engines, and they are going to try to flank Admiral Dave in the Battle of Aten 2. So let's get right into this. Oh, and here we go. Okay, we've got one Imperial Star Destroyer, that's Admiral Dave's. Actually, we've got a very solid fleet that Dave has here. Bring all of the ships to bear and let's get to our flanking maneuvers. So these Alliance frigates right here, they are extremely effective on a flank. They're not too good head on, especially when dealing with Imperial Star Destroyers that blast away at them. But if we can get these ships around Dave's forces, we'll be able to do some justice. I'm going to bring in the A-Wings around, and then I'm turning Admiral Dodonna away because he will be targeted pretty quick. So if I send him in, he'll go down real fast. So all ships just move around Dave, try to see if you can get away from him. Okay, we are not starting off strong in this fight, actually. Let's have you just hold position. You're already being tractor beamed anyway. Anybody who's being tractor beamed, you can stop moving and just blast away, increase your fire rate, because unfortunately for us, you can't really do too much after that. All of you who have lost your shields, also increase your fire rate and just start blasting at the enemy. Do as much damage as you can here. Okay, so it looks like now that we have flanked the enemy, the tides are turning. Look at these ISDs. They're getting absolutely blasted away. This is Dave right here. We have ran through the entirety of his fleet. Dodonna, though. Oh my gosh, Dodonna, you are being chased. Looks like Dave and his forces were really hard targeting you, which is a good thing for us, not a good thing for you, my friend, unfortunately. You probably won't make it, but we can at least target Dave now with our fleet that is blasting away at these ISDs. Oh my gosh, and there went Dodonna. Okay, a worthy sacrifice, my friend. It has been an honor. Let's move in, all of you. Get over here, frigates, move in and start taking out the rest of Dave's fleet before they turn around and take us out, because we got to blast quick. We got to blast before they can turn themselves around. Maybe aim for Dave because he provides a 10% combat bonus as an admiral, but either way, yeah, we got to move. You know, honestly, dreadnoughts are not too bad. Using only dreadnoughts is a solid strategy too. It seems like, generally speaking, spamming units, it's usually not too effective, but for the rebel ones, we're doing pretty solidly. Look, the enemy is retreating, actually. Look at that. Dave is retreating. He has no engines. He lost his space station. We're taking this planet. All of these units that are theoretically retreating, I think they were a part of the space station's fleet, so they didn't actually go back to Dave. They were just lost. They got lost wherever they went. But we did lose Dodonna, unfortunately. Dude has survived the entirety of the campaign, but we finally lost him, plus 2 of the Mark 1 frigates. But that was our level 1 frigate fleet, and we lost 2 of them plus Dodonna, so 3 in total, unfortunately. But welcome to the Galactic map. Welcome to the campaign, Star Wars Empire at War, but it's realistic. We are really closing in on the final few episodes of this campaign. This is my last special one with the fleet, so we're definitely going out on a little bit of a bang here. So let's turn on all of the things. Shout out to Captain Shaq. And we've got 2 more fleets that I'm going to bring in with the dreadnought base. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the normal dreadnoughts because we're at the New Republic, but now let's go with the level 2s. Oh, never mind. Actually, looks like we are under attack on Bilbringi. Oh no. Okay. Looks like Dave brought in a pretty solid fleet here. He's got a Victory 2, a Victory 1, and a Tector against all of my ground troops. That's a tragedy. At least we have Luke and Han who potentially could defend. Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll do this. Hello, Bilbringi. I'm hoping you bring me a solid fleet here if you can. I'll get these upgrades in. We did get Luke, and we also got Han. Excellent. And whatever fleet is popping out of here looks like a long range Mon Calamari cruiser. Okay, that works. All ground troops, by the way. I'm gonna have you guys pull, please. Get out of there. Go to the corner. Go hide over there. You're not a part of this battle, unfortunately. I'll take this Brahatak though. You'll be helpful for us. Who else do we get a part of this fleet? Oh, that's just more ground troops. My gosh. Okay. Hello, GR75s. You guys go that way. I'll take the Brahatox. You go. I'll take this DP-20. Wonderful. Is that it? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of U-Wings. Jeez Louise. All these ground transports moving around. Oh boy. All right. Who else we get? Oh, beautiful. Oh, fantastic. We got the level 3 dreadnought that I was going to actually discuss. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. Let's add the fleet, or let me assemble the fleet real quick, and let's talk about the level 3. So the dreadnought, quote-unquote dreadnought that I have as the level 3 is the Bothan cruiser right here. And this one is, just like with every dreadnought, it's a close-range brawler. And so what this guy is going to be, it's going to be a little bit heftier than a dreadnought. It also has better armor, I think. It comes with X-Wings, and it has torpedoes, so it can blast through the enemy hull. And so the benefit of that is that, unlike the dreadnoughts that we're going to see, like the next one, which is mostly shield focus and then turbo lasers, this guy has higher tonnage. I don't know if it, I think it is going to be able to take more of a beating, but probably not a prolonged beating compared to the level 2s. And we'll see that momentarily. First things first, though, let's do the Battle of Bilbringi. Let's defend our home turf, and let's teach Dave a lesson. Alright, so what I think I'm going to have to do is, especially since we have a long ranger and a close ranger, I'm going to bring the close ranger up just a tad, and then I want our fighters and corvettes actually to go punch a hole through Dave's fleet now. That will enable us to do a little bit of damage up front, and it'll open up the eyes of the scanners for this long-range Mon Calamari cruiser to actually start outputting some damage. And so that's what we're going to try to have here. You, the Dreadnought Mark III, which is not a part of his fleet yet, we're going to have you move up. I mean, the Bothan cruiser, of course. We're going to have you move up. And then everyone else, let's go charge in. Let's try to see if we can deal as much damage as we can to the enemy fleet before the enemy comes into range of our ships. Alright, here's the enemy fleet. We've got the Imperial Star Destroyer, or the Tector. The enemy has his own dreadnought, which, look at that, Dave. Dave has his own. I've got H-Wings. So these H-Wings will provide system-wide damage, so we got to make sure that we target things that are especially difficult to take out. So I'm thinking the Tector would probably be one. So if we send in those H-Wings there, we're going to use them accordingly. Now, I do have some Y-Wings. Thankfully, I have 3 sets of Y-Wings. How about you guys go for 1 shield generator? Luke, you go for the other. I'm going to have you deal with as much of the hard points as you can because you've got a special ability. A-Wings, your objective, same with the Millennium Falcon, will be to keep those fighters away from us. And the X-Wings, I want you to drop off your proton torpedoes into this shield generator while you have them, and then everyone else just cover our guys. Okay, Luke used his special ability. Beautiful. 1 shield hardpoint is down on that Tector. Now, Luke, just start dogfighting against the ties. The X-Wings have also broken through the shield generator on the Victory. Wonderful. And then the H-Wings are coming in to destroy the rest of this Tector with their proton bombs. Good lord. Oh my gosh. Bright as can be. Okay, let's get our ships moving. Let's get them moving and grooving. I want our Mark III Dreadnought to start charging in, and then our long-range Mon Calamari cruiser, you start dealing with this Victory over here. Looks like we're trading rounds right here. All right, keep going, fellas, keep going. X-Wing, Luke, let's see if we can start targeting this problem. Actually, I think this guy is fine to deal with it. I don't know. Those rockets are gonna blast through this Mon Calamari cruiser potentially, but no, he's holding. This Dreadnought Mark III is being targeted by every ship in the vicinity, but he is holding. You just keep full salvoing this guy then. Just deal as much damage as you can. You help out, send in more rockets if you can. It's a 2-on-1 over here, except everyone else is targeting this poor guy. Yeah, let's start dealing damage. Millennium Falcon, how about you go take out those ties over there? Maybe get him away from this turret. I don't want him to deal with that. Excellent, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, good stuff. The Y-Wings are blasting through this Tector. Luke, how about you help out against the hull, use your special ability again, and blast through. Splendid. Okay, that all is going down quick. How is the Dreadnought Mark III? He's doing all right. He did take out the other victory, and now he's taking out the Imperial Dreadnought. Good stuff. We'll have the Mon Calamari Cruiser help out on that front. Almost done with that. And then this victory right here. Oh my gosh, he's down. All right. Good stuff. Fellas, while we go take out this Tector right here, it looks like that Dreadnought is toast. That thing is gone. Mon Calamari Cruiser, change targets. Aim for this one, and look at that. We've got a taste of what the Mark III Dreadnought is like. A ship that I actually haven't used very much in this campaign at all, frankly. Now, we do have to take out the engines of this Star Destroyer if we want to make sure that it doesn't retreat. So everyone just pump as much fire as you can into the engines, please. We just have one other engine hardpoint. I'm just going to have everyone target this thing as quick as you can. Deal as much damage as you can against that engine right there. He's got... Okay, the engine's down. The engine's gone. All right. I don't know who's retreating at this point, but I guess nobody. Look at that. Beautiful. Good victory on Bilbringi. We got that easy success. Well done. Now, let's get back into the Dreadnought-only fleet, and let's use the Mark IIs, and then go to the Mark IIIs. All right, and these are the Mark II Dreadnoughts. These are going to be the ones that kind of combine the old Dreadnought doctrine of high firepower and pretty good engines, but then also add on some Mon Calamari design, adding in the shields. So you can see they're a little bit bulbous looking, and so I think the point of these is that they made it a little bit more shield heavy for the New Republic, and so they're pretty solid, although they do have some medium armor. Leading this fleet, we have the Dreadnought leader himself, the one who took some of the ships from, I believe, the Katana fleet. We have Garmbel Iblis, who brings in 2 normal, non-retrofitted dreadnoughts to the fleet as well. So let's have you go in. Let's take out the 3 Imperial Star Destroyers that Dave has with our level 2 fleet. So in the vanilla version of Empire War Forces of Corruption, they had the Mark II Dreadnoughts, but I never was too fond of them until this mod kind of brought them in and added some flavor to them. We are playing the mods Awaken the Rebellion 2.9, RebelSim 1.1, and the Rise of the Venators submods with the Rooster attachments. Bring in Admiral Rooster and Admiral Dave. Here's the enemy fleet that is pretty significant, though. It shouldn't be too big of a problem for us, I'd bet. But we got to watch out for our hero here. Garmbel Iblis, I'm going to have you just stop, hold position, although it really doesn't matter at this point in the campaign. We really could lose you and it's fine, just like with Yondu Dana. But I'd rather save you for some of the intense battles because you bring in a tank. And so we're going to charge in with our Alliance frigates, the Dreadnought Mark IIs. Oh my gosh, okay, we're just charging in right at the front. We're not even worried about flanking too much. This one right here, this frigate is going down, this Mark II. Why don't you stop, hold position, just deal as much damage as you can while you can. Don't use the energy into your engines, pump them into your lasers because this Star Destroyer, man, he is down. Okay, everyone keep going. We do have to watch out for the fighters that are coming in. I don't think we have anything really that we could use to defend against the fighters. Besides, maybe some of the standard dreadnoughts might have some capabilities, but besides that, no. We're just charging in full front. Everyone move in, move in. Oh, looks like we just had first blood right there. Our first Alliance Dreadnought Mark II going down, but that's okay. A fair trade for this Imperial Star Destroyer. Keep going, fellas. Why don't we go? Are we taking out the space station? Yes, quickly, actually. Let's just hard target the space station. Everyone pump as much fire as you can into that. Afterward, we can take out these Ton folks, which are pumping out fighters as well. There's a Star Destroyer coming out of here, and then we also have a Victory here. Victory 2, stripping away our shields, and then we have another Star Destroyer right here. So a lot of tonnage. Beautiful. Space station is down. Might as well have everyone target this ISD right here. Although, honestly, I think the right bet would actually be to target this one. Let's take out this Victory 2. Some of you aim down on this Victory 2. Never mind. Oh my gosh. Okay. Never mind. The enemy's retreating. Oh, you love to see it. Man, this is a good fleet. This one's pretty solid. We did lose a few of them, though, I think. It wasn't a total victory. We lost a few of our Mark II Mark 2s, but at least we kept our hero this time, and the enemy's retreating, but that's just a part of their space defense force coming out of their space station. There we go. Okay, we only lost 2. Apparently, we only lost 2 of the Mark 2s, the level 2s, but Dave lost his entire space station plus an ISD, and so on and so forth. There we go. Let me get a save going on. I have not saved in a hot second. I need to constantly save in this game, so let's do that, and then let's keep going. Let's move on to the level 3s. All right, and on the fateful Battle of Ilum, we bring in the level 3 versions of the dreadnoughts, which are the Bothan versions. These ones are close range torpedo launchers, as I showed you guys previously in that defensive battle. But now what we're going to do is we finally have fighters in the mix, so we don't have to worry too much about enemy starfighter advantages, such as with the TIE fighters and TIE bombers, because now we have X-Wings. We've got a lot of them. We have the flight variants, but here we have, what is this? This is 14, I believe, 14 X-Wing squadrons, and each flight I think has 3 X-Wings, so we're doing pretty good with our 42 X-Wings. So we'll blast through with them plus our Bothan Mark III dreadnoughts. Looks like the fleet is being split up because of this Nebula right here, and that's no problem. That means that we'll be able to flank with these torpedo boats, and since Dave has 2 space stations, we'll do fine. I don't think there's too much of a defense for us to worry about on this planet, but the next one might have a little bit more, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Looks like we've got some sight on the enemy. It looks like some... Oh my gosh, just some TIE fighters. Dave is retreating. He saw this fleet and immediately booked it. Okay, nice. All right, you can retreat, run from the level 3s. Fair enough, your fleet didn't look too significant anyway, or your space station didn't look like much, so fine. I will take the retreat, and we'll just move on to the next planet. We have some neutral planets we gotta take out. We gotta take out Jedha, this Nebula, and then Adumar. Let's get some ground battles going right now. Let's do some of those because we gotta make sure that we work on these backline planets and we actually take them out from the ground. So I'm gonna charge in with Luke. We've got a lot of units at our disposal, and Dave doesn't seem to have any. What? He just has a platoon of Rocketeers? Hold up. Oh no, never mind. He has a squad of starfighters. So let's go take them out. Let me bring in my anti-starfighter capable ships, and then Luke, why don't you go with Han over, and anybody else who can help you out in this fight. I want to bring in some more like heroic fellas. Maybe let's get some artillery on this as well. That would be helpful. Everyone else, you'll kind of just go duke it out against those fighters. A-Wings, your objective is to intercept these fighters. So you go take out those TIE Strikers. Z95, you do that too. You go take that out, and then U-Wing, you just go help out wherever you can, support on the ground. You are just going to artillery, and then I'm going to get you some anti-air, actually. Let me give you some anti-air, because you're probably going to need it. And then Luke, Han, and Chewie, you're going to charge in. You 3. And let's go deal with whatever's going on here. Looks like our... Oh, wow, the fighters are doing great. The fighters are doing fantastic. Plus, we have the Corvette in the air as well. So he's causing a whole lot of chaos against the enemy. I'm hoping the A-Wings are actually doing some damage here. I did see one of them just take some hits. But, yeah, A-Wings, you just keep going against those fighters. Keep duking it out. Yeah, nice. All right. Keep dealing with them, and let's have Luke, Han, and Chewie. Why don't you go take out this platform right here, and then Han, you go aim down on those stormtroopers. Okay, that was very nice. Good stuff. Han is very effective. Okay, Han, take out those stormtroopers next, and then Chewie... actually, hold on. Luke, Luke, what are you doing? Luke, I'm going to have you get real close up to there. Yeah. Start taking out this thing right here. Take it down. Use the force on that. Beautiful. Deal with that. Chewie, maybe help him out. Han, you keep taking out those stormtroopers. Luke, you're taking a bit of damage. Hold on. Let's have Chewie cover you. And then we might need some more air units to help you out. I think that's what we need here. Let me get some more air units because for some reason the A-Wings, yeah, they're not too good against the TIEs. Probably because they're popping out still. So A-Wings, keep helping out Luke. Oh gosh, he is being destroyed right now. Hold up. We gotta save this guy somehow. Yeah, bro's taking a bunch of heat. Let me bring in the new set of fighters up into the air. Maybe cover Luke if you can. Take out the other fighters nearby. Beautiful. Yes, yes, do exactly that. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, allow Luke to just keep taking out this building right here. And then, where's Han? Han, how you doing? You doing okay? Oh, yeah, you're doing great. Yeah, go take out these stormtroopers right here. Oh, wonderful. Oh my gosh. Well done, air units. Oh my goodness. Air units versus air units on the ground, so pretty much bringing the space to the ground. Very well done. Beautiful. Ilum is under attack by who? Oh, just some money bag carriers for Dave. No, 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 no. Let's go to this one. Send in the ground troops and let's begin. Alright, so here we have some more air units, but this time I want to try something a little different in terms of the ground. Maybe no more air units for us for now, but I'll definitely take some anti-air to cover us against the mess that would be those TIE strikers. They'll definitely cause a lot of chaos for us. I'll take that artillery. This time let's bring in Garm though. Garmbo Iblis, you've got a tank? Why don't we go and support you with our own tanks, and then some more anti-infantry, and then some of our standard infantry charging in. Maybe I should have brought in some more infantry, but that's okay. We've got enough. We've got a lot of anti-air. So anti-air, you just go around. Artillery, you go cover our guys, and let's just keep moving. Oh, it looks like our anti-air tanks are taking a bit of heat right off the bat against some units. We've got flak pods that are being used to take out the air. Beautiful. Let's get these tanks up there quick. Other tanks, move in. Where's our anti-air? Anti-air slash anti-infantry. Get over here quick because there are a ton of air units coming in. We've got Garmbo Iblis on the ground in his lovely tank. I'm going to have you move over here. Look at these guys and their snow. There's snow camouflage going on here. Beautiful. We're taking out the air swiftly now. Well done. Get some more of the anti-air. Man, we've got a lot of anti-air. Jeez Louise. And it's effective. This is exactly what we need. Anti-air, taking out those air units. Splendid. And the artillery is covered well. I'll keep some of the anti-air there, actually. Is this tank stuck? Yeah, he is. Are you guys good, though? I think you are. The enemy is countering us right now, actually. Garm, go help out here. You tank, you stay there, and go take out the other tanks that are charging in. These are just normal ATSTs, so they're good against infantry. Not so much against tanks. So all of you, just keep peppering the enemy. You maybe take out that bunker. Beautiful. Looks like we're hitting that flank pretty hard on that side. Well done. How about these guys over here? Can we get some tanks on here? And we'll charge on that area as well. Maybe get some ground troops. We could take some infantry on that side too. I'll just take some standards and then move in. We'll do a two-flank, two-pronged attack. Garm, get in there. And then all tanks, all infantry. Let's go. Looks like we've pretty much made it into the enemy base. Honestly, this map looks like the base games or the Empire War Forces of Corruption Hoth, if I'm not mistaken. It really does look like it, which is pretty rad. It's nice to see this map again. A lot of childhood time spent on this map when I was a little one. We're losing a tank. I think we just lost a tank right there. Why don't we keep everyone at bay as a group? Garm, don't get attacked by tauntauns. The tauntauns, some local tauntauns. Wild tauntauns were attacking our tank, it looks like, or just hanging around it. Maybe we're curious. Why isn't everyone... Oh my gosh, why don't we all hold position real quick? Hold position, because the enemy's charging in with a whole lot of ground troops. Garm, you use your shields accordingly, and then all of our anti-infantry tanks, you charge up. Meanwhile, how's this flank doing? You guys are doing okay. Let's have you keep moving up. Keep moving up, tanks. I don't know where the enemy could be, although here we go. We've got a little structure there for the Empire. Ground troops, yeah, you can join on this fight, and then artillery, you can come on in. I love the sounds these tanks make. Now, they're not in their winter camouflage. It looks like they're in their swamp camouflage. They're kind of easier to see here. Although, I feel like Garmbo Iblis's tank is also easy to spot, but that's alright. It's just for the role play, I guess. But all tanks, I want you to go in, deal as much damage as you can now. Although it looks like we took out this... Oh, nice. We took out the structure, and we got some more support ground troops. We've got some Geonosians here. Nice. It looks like you're leaving steps behind, fellas. It's good to see you. Why don't you join in on the fun while you can? Never mind. The Geonosians came to help out, and they're being obliterated by a turret. You love to see it. We've got some ground troops that we took out easy. Another planet under our belts here. And now let's go use these level 3s. Let's go try them out. Since the enemy did retreat, let me leave somebody behind here. Hey Garm, why don't we have you in the level 2s set up shop on Ilum, and then I'm going to go charge in with the level 3s to this Nebula. Oh wow, it looks like whatever neutral force is on this planet is actually pretty solid. I'm kind of shocked. Hold on a second. Who is on here that has such a good defense? Hold up, bring the... Oh wow, that was a lot of ships. Probably a lot of fighters. Bring our forces to bear. It looks like we have another thing that's going to cut some of our troops. We're going to have to flank the enemy, which is fine. We'll just have to separate our fleet accordingly, but we're definitely going to have to rely on the X-Wings with the Mark IIIs. Alright, looks like we have some... Oh my gosh, a whole lot of enemy contact. Okay, Mark IIIs, you have found your match. Let's move in, all of you. Charge in. Actually, don't even go on the... don't target one specific unit. I need you to attack move. I want you to just hard burn right through the enemy's position and just start blasting away. These X-Wings will be able to cover you a little bit, but not a ton, so you got to watch out. Are these... Where are the... Where are our high tonnage ships? We have cloak shapes, which are going to be very problematic for us because they can alpha strike our X-Wings. That's an issue. Are there any bombers? Are there any bombers? They're just heavy gunships. Okay, X-Wings, you attack move as well. Cover these guys because they're taking hits. Okay, it looks like the fighters have definitely met their match, and the Mark IIIs. All Mark IIIs, hold position and start blasting. Fire anywhere you can, anywhere and at anything. Just start blasting away. We'll have our other fighters cover you, but you have to start dealing as much damage as you can, specifically to these structures right here. The Firestar Defense Station, that's got to go. You got to take that thing down, and then the space station as well. We have fighters galore that are attacking us. Look at all these cloak shapes right here. The X-Wings are really putting in that work, though. Well done, fellas. Let's have the three of you Bothan versions of the dreadnoughts. Why don't you finish off this Corellian battlecruiser right here? Take that out, and then these guys, yes, beautiful. Take out that space station, and then fantastic. That space station was taken out. So all of you come back around, clear out this the Corellian battlecruiser right here, and then this Corellian destroyer, which should go down at any moment from now. Nice work. Okay. We took them down splendidly. There are still some fighters in the mix, though, so X-Wings, you just keep duking it out. Yeah, those fighters, they're still MVPs. Even toward the end of the campaign, they're still blasting away at the other fighters and keeping our cruisers somehow still safe. Because I don't think these guys really have much in the way of anti-fighter capabilities. They have some heavy laser cannons, which are okay, I guess, at taking out fighters, but really they don't have too much. We have some pirate forces that are also flanking us at the moment. Oh, that's so unfortunate. We have a Liberator cruiser that's flanking us. Why don't we, yeah, that's not good. We will bring in, our reinforcement Bothan dreadnoughts to bear. And then everyone else, I want you to form up and start taking out this UFO right here. And then we also have a Liberator cruiser right here. You three, go take it out as well. Go blast through because you guys are just added to the fleet. New additions to the fleet. So go clear out whatever you can. All right, we're closing in on the pirate fleet. That's what happens, man. You should not have gone against the rebels here. We do have still a ton of these fighters that are roaming about, but we'll be able to take out this fleet pretty quickly. All of the, actually all the ones in range, the Bothan cruisers. Why don't you go and full salvo this this Liberator right here? Yeah, go take him down. And then the rest of you, yeah, you can full salvo as well. You two, take out his engine so he can't run. Beautiful. X-Wings. Primary objective is to take out the fighters. Alright, that Liberator cruiser is down, and the rest of the enemy really is just fighters. Easy win, easy victory. It's just this tiny Corvette here from the pirates. Let's have X-Wings. Why don't you go and target these cloak shapes right here? It's just a couple more squadrons of them left. All you guys lock S-foils into flyby position, and then you can lock and load into attack mode once you get into range, which is now. Nice work. Okay, where's the rest of the enemy? Where's everyone else? All right, bring in our dreadnought or Bothan cruisers to the front, and honestly, let's auto-resolve this. There we go. The enemy was hiding over there, whoever it was. We did lose. Wow, we lost a lot, actually. We lost 4 of the Mark IIIs. We lost 4 of the level 3s. The enemy did lose a huge fleet, though. I'm not going to say that the enemy didn't lose a lot, but we surprisingly lost a lot. I wonder how the other 2 levels would have fared comparatively. Thankfully, we have ground troops that we can move over to Ilum. And then let's bring in the level 1s. You've got 23 of you. Let's bring you over to Adumar. And then level 2s, I'm going to have you charge in to Jedha. Oh, I'll take that back. Adumar, did we take already? Never mind. Maybe we took the space of Adumar already. But the level 2s... Level 2s are charging in here, and let's see. I don't know what the neutral faction on this planet really has left at this point of the campaign, because we have obliterated everybody. Oh no, it doesn't look like anything on the map. Easily going to finish them off. Let's grab the Z95s. You're the fastest ships in the bunch, I think. Why don't you go and scout out what the enemy has, and yeah, just go figure out before the enemy can retreat. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, it doesn't look like there is anything that the enemy has. Our huge fleet is going to do just one big sweep to go give us some sensor range, but I don't see anything super high tonnage or scary in the mix. It's just, I don't see anything, actually. The enemy might have run to the corner. But besides that, no, I got no clue. Okay, what the heck? I don't know where the enemy is at this point, so what we're going to do is we're just going to auto-resolve. I don't know where the enemy was. Whoever it was, bro, hid. There were 4 bulk freighters and 2 XG-1 Star Wing squadrons available. I don't know where they were on Jedha, but they booked it, man. They ran. All right, let's go get the ground troops. This time we'll do something different. We're going to do something different. Let's go full fast moving targets. Let's charge in on Ilum with some fast movers. I want the speeders, the rebel speeders that can really blast through the enemy. What, the anti-infantry turret? All right. We've got these ones. Let's get, yeah, we've got a whole lot more that we can bring in. We'll just bring you guys in, and maybe I'll get some shield capable ones as well, which would include these T2Bs. Let's get the T2Bs in there because we need some anti-air, of course, because for whatever reason, the enemy is just loving the air units. I'm shocked at how much Dave loves air. Let's charge in with our super fast ones. You T2Bs, you just cover them. Super fast ones, the speeders, you find that landing strip and you take it out. You take it out swiftly. You guys have rocket tubes, so use those accordingly. Alright, they're doing some swift drifts going on here. Keep going, fellas. Keep going. You're going to take some losses. I just know it. Try not to get stuck, though. The more stuck you are, the more problems you cause. Alright, there we go. Here it is. Here is our target. All of our units just move in. Take this thing out. This is a bad idea, wasn't it? Yeah, it probably was. All of these speeders just charge in. Send your rockets. Oh, no. That was terrible. Bring in the artillery. The artillery is what can actually do a targeted strike against those things. The T2Bs, thankfully, are providing some cover, or at least actually taking out the massive targets that are the air units. Meanwhile, speeders, you just do what you can. Do what you can, fast speeders. Move in, T2Bs, you just help out, use the anti-air capabilities that you got, and you guys just blast away at this airstrip right here. You can see that as I keep continuing this campaign, I get goofier and goofier, but somehow we were able to take out that landing strip just with these speeders. Well done, fellas. Good job. And the T2Bs are clearing away the air units. Superb. Well done. Now you guys just keep taking out the barracks. So this one right here, take that out, and then we'll have an easier time taking out the infantry. Look at the T2Bs going in. Doing very well against the infantry squads that they're coming across. We do have a bunker turret, though, that we gotta take out. Hey, fellas. Yeah, go take this thing out before it's built. Well done. Okay. There's some infantry there. No, the infantry is gone. There is one air unit that is flying about, though. One TIE fighter. How about we go clear them out, and then all T2Bs, you just spread out accordingly. Go wherever you see fit, and then take this guy down. Well, there you go. Look at that. Victory is ours. Oh, wonderful. Ilum, a planet we lost, but have finally retaken after all this time. Anaxis is under attack in space. What is going on? What? Under attack by a ground unit. Okay, well that's fine. Let's do a save. Let's get a save in there, and let's finish this off with one more ridiculous ground battle. Oh, actually 2 more. Never mind. We gotta take out Adumar as well. Let's bring in some ground troops there. Whoever I got left. What ground troops do I have access to? Not many. Not many. I'm just sending them all to Jedha right now. Let's go over there and let's clear it out quick. Let's use our air units. They're the fastest ones we can use on Jedha. This planet was destroyed by the Death Star and its test. So go in there, guys. You move in, clear out the enemy. We'll get some snow speeders in the mix. You guys just charge in and take out whoever you see fit. We've got some ATSTs showing up. I'll take some more air units, just full air coverage. So let's get artillery as well for that kind of coverage, and then ground troops. Let's get a tank. Let's get more tanks. And we will get the shield versions of our tanks, and then some anti-infantry or maybe anti-air in case Dave brings down some air. You guys move in. Beautiful, taking out the infantry splendidly, very quickly, very efficiently. The Corvettes that are flying about, plus the A-wings and whatnot helping out and the support. You love to see it. You start activating your artillery tubes, rocket tubes. Send the rockets out, and then tanks. You go help out in that fight. I don't even know if you're needed to help out, really. You'll just make it a little bit quicker. But I hope I don't crash, because there is a lot of sand or dust coverage here, a lot of particles. So let's finish this off quick. Let's get beautiful. More A-wings coming in. Help out in the fight, fellas. Help out in the fight. Man, they're fast. They're zooming through. They're so fast that they crashed into the mountain right there. The structure. Beautiful. Clearing out whatever stormtroopers are left there. Where is the enemy, actually? Where is the enemy? You use your artillery tubes. We've got air units flying about. You guys should be able to scout out very quick. Oh, look at that. We've got a mine here. Hey, let's move over here, fellas. Let's move over here. We got a bit of a problem. This is it's a little outpost right here. Why don't we clear this out real quick? Everyone move on in. Everyone move over and take this thing down. We've got some snow speeders coming in. I don't know where you guys were. Oh, there you are. Okay. Snow speeders are out here, and we need some rocket-capable ships, capable transports, vehicles. I need you to go take out this outpost right here. Oh man, this T2B is actually taking some heat. You fall back, my friend. You, why don't you go hit the outpost real quick? You as well. What are you guys looking at? They're like turned around. There you go. Yeah, face front. Face front, take out this outpost, because the quicker you do that, the more, or the less reinforcements you'll have to deal with against the enemy. Our artillery is making his approach. Honestly, you can just deploy now. I think you're in range, my friend. Yeah, you're in range. Look at that. Don't hit our guys, though. Don't do friendly fire. No. Go over there, clear it out. You guys increase fire. And then Garm, you just swerve on in. Look at that. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my goodness gracious. This campaign, we're just having a good time at this point. We're just having a good time. I forgot what it's like when you're toward the end of the campaign, just how much fun it is to just mess around with all the different units that you have access to. That's the best part about Empire at War Endgame. You know, some folks think that there's not as much to do, not as much challenge, but no, man, the challenge is what you make out of it. That's why I always have these ridiculous things that I add to Empire at War. You know, it's all just in the name of fun. And so that's what we're doing. We're having fun. We're clearing out Adumar, our final planet for today's episode. And then the next one, we got a lot of planets we got to clear out in our backline before we take out some of the strongholds of Dave. I'm kind of worried. He's sending over some troops to Coruscant. Let's get moving quick onto Adumar with our ground troops. Let's get going. Let's move in with the New Republic, folks. They do have a lot of speeders, it looks like. I don't know what the heck that's all about. Speeders and infantry probably on Adumar is what we've got to worry about, which, it's fine. Oh my gosh, no it's not. What the heck? Troops, everyone get down. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. It is so, that's a lot of infantry. Okay, so we have infantry, we got speeders, we got problems. We will of course need some artillery. But this time, I'll fight fire with fire. Let's see who's got the better speeders. I'll bring in my T2Bs, I'll bring in the T1Cs, I'll bring in some of these guys, and then I'll bring in some infantry, some support guys, and then I can't bring in the New Republic ones, unfortunately, because I don't have access to them in the tactical tab right now. So I'll just bring in some normal troops, and everyone else, let's go charge in and take out the enemy. We've got a big problem ahead of us, and we got to go deal with them. So speeders, let's go take this position right here. Let's secure that this center point, this command post in the center. Artillery, you're going to cover them if you can. Oh man, they're already being hit by some speeders. Oh boy, speeder versus speeder. And then infantry as well. Oh no, you were surrounded. Oh my gosh. Okay, we need more help. We got more infantry. Beautiful, yes. Hello support troops. You go over there. You guys, I need you to come over and cover our guys. You got to move. Artillery, you better drop off some rockets real quick, because we're gonna need you. You guys get into that fight, and then other speeders, you're going to have to go and clear out the infantry. This is a contested point. Oh my gosh. You know, one thing I didn't bring in is any anti-vehicle, so that's going to be extremely problematic. How about we hold this position real quick? This artillery is kind of in a bad position. You guys, I'm going to have you fall back. Yeah, get over here, please. Get over here, get an anti-infantry turret, and then all of our support infantry. Man, we got a lot of you guys. Yeah, you go over here and just go and support the New Republic troops. There are high tonnage guys. We got some combat speeders coming in, so get over here. Get over here quick. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, this is an absolute siege going on here. The artillery is getting swarmed at the moment. Thankfully, the New Republic guys are firing as much as they can. They're just blasting away and using their rockets against the anti-infantry tanks that are coming by us. We don't have anything really that's anti-vehicle besides the rockets that we have. So we're in a bit of a pickle at the moment. I can always bring down some anti-vehicle things, but this speeder versus speeder battle is just too good to be true. Yeah, man, the enemy is really trying to get up close and personal to our artillery, but now we're not allowing them. We're not allowing them to get there. So let's bring in some help. We need some hired help here. I'm thinking we bring in Garm for his support. You get over here, my friend, and then let's get, honestly, what do we need? We're just surrounded by infantry. Oh my gosh. Our guys are holding, but not for too long. I'll take more support, honestly. Some more support troops, and then, oh, I just lost another unit, it looks like. Okay. I'll take some more. Let me get some anti-infantry speeders. More anti-infantry speeders. Just more anti-infantry. Get Garm in there. Garm, move in. Help out. Maybe I should stop. Thinking and just start moving. More support homies. Support homies. Keep supporting our guys. Heal them up. That's your objective. You got to get in there and heal the New Republic troops, because once they go down, it's a big problem for us. Yeah, because those guys, they can hold the line. They are very tanky. So once they go down, though, we're going to have a big problem, because then we're unable to hold that line. So let's get some more of the speeders in the mix. Please, get over here. Yes, the anti-infantry speeders are helping out. Go cover our guys. We got the rocket tubes from the AAC-1s. Famous for being in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Get over there and just keep blasting away. There is a tank destroyer coming in. You got to watch out. Garm, we're going to need you to take out that ATAP probably. Probably going to need you on that one. Oh gosh, I'm losing more troops, man. I'm losing so many of them to take. They're actually getting surrounded right now. Yeah, we're going to need some standards. Get some of the army troops in here. And then T2B, I need you to charge up. T1C, I need you to charge up as well. Get in there. and really start dealing with the enemy, because our support troops were taken out, unfortunately, because we lost that we lost our squads in here. We do have one. We have one more New Republic platoon, but no, they're going down. That squad right there is gone. All right, you fellas go over there, go reinforce our flank or that front, and then I'll get some support troops on you as well. It's not looking too good. The artillery is taking some heat. I could pull you back, but I don't think it's worth it at this point. I don't think you can. You just don't. You don't have shields, so you just keep doing your thing. Keep sending out as much rocket fire as you can, which honestly I don't see you doing. I don't know if you're stuck or what, but you're not putting out fire for us. I don't know what you're doing, man. Yeah, I think the artillery has been nullified, unfortunately. He's paralyzed with fear because the enemy is just surrounding us at the moment. Look at this problem. I think this front is actually lost. I'm not gonna lie. We keep pouring in troops, and we can continue pouring in troops. Like, it's not that big of a problem, but I think we did lose this front pretty significantly. Ground troops, just keep moving. Do those penetration steps. Stay down on the ground. Maybe don't fire through the grass. You know, I don't think the lasers would go through the dirt, but you know, if only we had a bombardment we can drop off, but we do not. So that's unfortunate. Do I have any more artillery? No, I don't. How about you fall back, my friend? You've taken a lot of heat, but you haven't really put out any since I asked you to. So why don't you fall back? Maybe don't. Oh no, he's going down. He is going down. It's been an honor. Okay, there went the artillery. He wasn't able to do much though. We need more speeders. We need more speeders. Let me grab the APCs to help out, and then some more anti-infantry capable speeders maybe. Get over there and just help out in this fight. Garm, are you doing okay? Yeah, you're doing all right. The infantry is pushing as much as they can, and we are slowly whittling down the enemy as the enemy is whittling us down as well. I think some of the troops are retreating though, it looks like. They've got some troops that are holding the line, but it looks like they're retreating, and we're not going to stop. We are not going to stop. We are going to just keep charging in, sending in just wave after wave after wave of troops until we win. Until we win this fight. Keep going in. Come on, rebel infantry. I probably should have used this bunker more. Honestly, these guys are they're held up in there pretty well, and they could have distracted the enemy and not taken as much damage as they have. Garm, I'm gonna have you target this thing right here, this ATAP. This thing does a lot of damage to a lot of our tanks, and so you got to go clear that out. I can bring you some support tanks if you need, but at the moment, I think you're okay. The APC is healing our infantry splendidly. We do have, oh, here's the ATAP right here. There's one right here. Garm, target him. Yeah, Garm's tank, unfortunately, doesn't fire very fast. So you just keep putting down as much fire as you can. Beautiful. You took out the ATAP. Oh my gosh. The enemy just doesn't stop. There are so many more troops. It's just waves of them. Unbelievable. I can't believe that there are just that many troops. Let's go. Maybe I should get some air units at this point. Bring me some snow speeders. And let's go clear away this infantry, because we got to go do something about this. It's very problematic. You guys, maybe go get us a turret if you can. You cover them. Oh no, but there's speeders everywhere. Okay, we've got some proper anti-tank tanks coming in, so maybe you can clear away those speeders. Snow speeders are coming in. We've got them locked on target. Just go and take out the infantry, snow speeders. You're not going to be too good as air units. Garm, what are you doing? Garm Beloveless, I'm going to have you fall back, man. What were you thinking charging into the enemy front like that? You're taking way too much heat. Fall back. Your tank cannot take all of that. It's tanky, but not that tanky. So how about you go to this position, please. Let's get some anti-infantry turrets built up, and you fall back to our back line. Snow speeders, you just keep dealing as much damage as you can to the enemy ground troops. I don't know what you were hitting there. Why don't you go... Oh, okay, he's down. Why don't you go and aim for the infantry, please, fellas? Aim for these guys right here, the Santh security troopers. Yeah, go do that. Deal with them, please, because I don't have any bombing runs I can bring in. I don't have any bombardments I can use. Man, that would have been nice. But the dreadnoughts, they don't provide that, so we don't get that. Oh my gosh, the enemy is doing really well. We are actually being pushed back quite extensively. The T4B, this one right now, is getting hit pretty bad. Why don't you take out this anti-vehicle turret? I think that's what's damaging you, actually. Everything else is doing damage, but not like that. Increase your weapon firepower. Beautiful. Yeah, clear these things out now. Oh no, man. Oh my gosh. We're still going down. We're still losing. We've got a flank going on here with this APC. Well done. Well done, but we need more troops to help out on that flank. I see an opening right here. Right here. If we can just puncture that. Garm, why don't you go through that opening right there. Go there, and I'll bring in some anti-infantry tanks to help you out. I'll bring in... honestly, let me bring in this APC right here. Or not APC, the transport. You go help out, and it's pretty good against infantry, I think, if I remember correctly. Garm, you go help out against those turrets. And then there's an opening right there. All troops charge in. Charge in. That opening is there. We are losing this T4B. Maybe pull out of there. And then yes, beautiful. Just start firing. Maybe take this thing out. Use the ion cannon. Well done. Yeah, hit that anti-aircraft turret right there. Oh no, this guy he's stuck. I don't know what happened to you, buddy. Oh no. Beautiful. We took it down. Now transport, I want you to go put down as much fire as you can. Maybe direct some of the fire toward you. Nice. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Splendid. Everyone else, we've got the opening. We've got the opening we need. Let's keep going. Garm, you charge in. Charge in now. Go there. The troops are suffering. Oh my goodness. Let's get the V-Wings into this battle right now, because I could use them to take out these structures. We've got an independent force base right here. Why don't we go and take out the independent force base? There is an anti-air turret, though, that we got to clear out. Nice. Good job, transport. Go over there and protect the V-Wings. Meanwhile, V-Wings, you just go in and clear out this base right here. It's got a lot of HP. Okay, it's got a lot of health. You guys are probably going to suffer. You're probably going to suffer some losses, but that's okay. We've got all of our troops charging in. Everyone move on up. Move on in. You guys keep aiming for this base right here. Fire as many rockets as you can. Nice. Okay, that's going to take a hot second for them to actually start doing damage, but that's okay. We're sending in rockets all across. The enemy has a lot of bases. Whoa! Whoa, they got multiple. It's not just one, it's not two, it's three. 3 independent force bases. I didn't know you can make multiple. Well done. All right. Well, you guys are doing pretty well, all things considered. The transport's doing solidly. Garm, I am about to lose Garm. Garm, you fall back, buddy. Please get out of there. This tank, why don't you go and cover Garm? Be a tank shield, because he's getting hit by a bunker turret that's actually doing way more damage to him than it should. That's kind of my bad. I think I told you to go that direction, buddy. But no, don't go that direction anymore. Go get out of there. Ground troops, you go help out, and you got to fall back now, too. You fall back as well. Everyone else here, go take out the independent forces base on this flank. Garm, you can help out on that front, too. I'll take out that base. And then the V-Wings are doing the same. They are taking this thing down. I can bring in another set of V-Wings. Finally, some proper air support. My goodness gracious. This is what we needed. This transport's actually been providing a lot of help. You've been good. Very good help. Go take out that bunker turret right there. V-Wings. Go and aim down on this independent base right here. Nice. We've got the 3 of them coming in here. Beautiful. The V-Wings took out the first base. Now they got to take out the second. We're about to take out the third right here. Oh my gosh. Dude, the summary of this battle is going to be a disaster just because of the amount of things we lost. Are you taking... Oh, you're taking damage. Oh my god. Okay, get out of there. Never mind. No. That's okay. I didn't think the bunker turret can actually aim down on you like that or aim up at you like that. You guys move over to the corner. See if you can deal any damage to whatever else the enemy has. Or maybe go take this thing out while I send the V-Wings over to that bunker turret right here. You guys, probably a bad idea. The infantry's charging into the bunker turret like, yeah, we can do it too. Send in the V-Wings. Clear this thing out. Beautiful. Nice work. All right, now go back around. Do another one of those flybys that are so very effective. Do that and take out this base before our ground troops do. There they go. Well done. Base secured. Everyone, just pick your targets. I don't know where else the enemy could be. Well, there, actually, apparently. Oh my gosh. What was this battle? That was... Yeesh. That was tough. 3 independent force bases. I don't know what happened in this fight, but they had 3 bases. We took out 10 other units, but we lost a whole lot of ours. And a lot of those were high-tech units, too. So that was kind of an L, I'm not going to lie. But there we go. We got Adumar. And that was Star Wars Empire War, but I can only use dreadnoughts. The ground battles were definitely toughies, but it was definitely a fun one. I hope you guys enjoyed this crazy battle and all of these special episodes we've been doing. They're definitely very entertaining for me. But as we close the series, or as we come to a close, I'm going to bring back the normal episodes, and then we hit the Grand Siege episodes that we're going to be doing. So stay tuned for that. They're coming soon. So without further ado, my name is Cyrus. It's spelled like Cyrus, but not like Rooster. Just take it the tur. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.